Hey guys, hope everyone is doing fantastically well. Happy Monday, everybody. Thought we'd do another battle report, or should I say live battle report, live streaming again from TTS. This time I have Noah with me. Sorry, I'm just double checking, making sure everything is working. It looks like it is. So I've got Noah with me this time. He's a fairly new player, but it's been a good sport. He's agreed to jump on and play some games, bringing his Guardians team against my Dormammu team. So what we'll do is we'll just jump straight into the action, and we'll say hello to Noah. Noah, how you doing? You okay?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you, buddy. Yeah. So I'll just quickly tell everyone my roster because it has changed slightly since the last game. I keep tweaking it, but we've got Dormammu, Doctor Strange, Cable, Baron Mordo even, the Infinity Gem. We've got Groot, Lockjaw, Nebula, Rocket Raccoon, and Wong. And then we're running Cosmic, Demons, Gamma, Alien Ship, Fear Grips, and Panic Grips. I thought we'd try the Restricted Extraction. And then Bitter Rivals, Deadly Duo, Last Minute Save, Patch Up, Smash, Tactical Analysis, Vapors of Valtor, and we are Groot. And you want to just run through what cards you've got then, Noah?
I'm playing the Guardians. So I've got Groot. I've got Drax the Destroyer. I took Baron Zemo.
Nice.
Angela. I took the Infinity Gem with power, just in case I needed to fill a spot there. I've got Nebula, Okoye, Rocket Raccoon, Ronan the Accuser, and Star-Lord.
Nice. Very nice. It's nice to see the Guardians getting some play.
And then I'm running with, I'm not very familiar with the Secure and Extracts just yet, so I'm just kind of playing around with different ones that I haven't played with before. But I took Struggle for the Cube Continues, the Mutant Extremist Target U.S. Senators, Deadly Legacy Virus Cured. And then for the Secures, I took the Sword Establishes Base on Moon's Blue Area, Gamma Wave, and then Deadly Meteors Mutating. And then I took We Are Groot, Med Pack, Lovable Misfits, Escort to Safety, Deadly Duo, Brace for Impact, Blind Obsession, and Advanced R&D.
Very nice. Cool. Well, should we start by rolling some dice and seeing where we end up? We've got a random card there. I'm just making sure. Yeah. I'll just get rid of that. I'm not sure why. So 5 dice. I always feel like this is going to set the tone.
I hope so, because I rolled really well.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you did roll really well. So 5 dice. Four was that? Yeah, 4.
4. Yep.
So you get to choose whether you want to take secures or extracts.
I'll go with the extracts.
Okay, excellent. So we will take the secures then. And, oh, interesting. Okay. I think we're going to take this one here. Terra Shard, yes.
For some reason, it put both of mine in here. I don't know which one's which.
It can sometimes... you just take out whichever one it is you wanted.
Yeah, we'll call that good.
Cool. There we go. Oh,
random.
Well, we are definitely playing at 19 threat then. That is a given.
I figured it would be bad for Dormammu to play at 14, so it's probably not going to make for a fun game.
Surprisingly, he isn't too bad because I've got plenty of lower threat because I'm carrying actually 3 lower threat characters, so Nebula, Rocket, and Wong. So I do have plenty in there. So yeah, 19 threat. I'm happy with the way the board is, so I'll keep the board this way around, and yeah, I'll take a quick look and see what I'm going to pick. Terra Shard, yes, that is the plan, is to feed Dormammu some Guardians, and good evening, Daz, mate, hope you are well, buddy. So 19 threat, plenty of points for Dormammu to play with. We've been playing Strange and Wong as kind of a staple sort of 14 points, but we are going to mix it up a little bit today. I think we may still put Cable in, may still put Strange in, but we may do this, I think. Or do I want to take... What do we think? What have we got again? So that's the Legacy Cure, isn't it? Oh, God. And then Flaming Portal. Okay, and it's only 3 portals, so that's not too bad. Yeah, sod it, let's go for this. Let's make sure we always get priority. And, yeah. Cool, I'm just deciding which cards I'm going to take with me.
Yeah, the same. I'm kind of just toying around.
I actually think with the characters I've picked, I think there's only 5 cards I can take actually out of my tactics cards. So yeah, yeah, I'm good, thanks, Daz. I hear you've convinced Quinn to come down to your neck of the woods for
I think I'm ready for
an event
with what I got here.
Hey, Roman Martinez, let's go, buddy. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Okay, mate. Yeah, I am also done as well. So I'll just press that activate button there. So just 3 wide for me. Set up these crisis tokens. So crisscross shape, so down the middle and, well, down the middle and down the middle. So should be interesting. So I am taking Dormammu, as you probably guessed. Doctor Strange with the Soul Gem, but I'm also taking Cable as well. And then wowzers.
Yep, I took Star-Lord, Groot, Drax, Rocket, Angela, and Okoye.
That is a lot of Guardians to feed to Dormammu.
Yes, and then I took the Power Gem.
Nice.
I couldn't take Ronin, so I had to switch it out. Take Okoye and the Power Gem.
No, it makes sense. Yeah, it's what the having a couple of 2 threats and even having a power, you know, having a gem, just gives you so much flexibility when you're building your roster. So cool. Well, we'll put the deployment lines on, and you are first to activate, sir.
Yes. So I will. Put Drax down there.
Cool. I will go front and center with Dormammu, putting him in range of it's crazy on these maps. They can be in range from the off. Anyone on a large base. So anything anything that's on a large base, like hammers, are really good on Dormammu because turn 1 he can just pick it up. Hey, Chewy, buddy, thanks for joining us, mate.
My question is, I don't know how this building works with if I have a character up here shooting down. For example, Star-Lord.
Okay,
like, how does that work?
So the entire game, if you imagine, is played from a bird's eye view. So the actual height of a building, this is a sweeping statement, but the actual height of a building, in terms of real height of it, is completely irrelevant in the game. So this building is a size 5 building, and that's the only thing. But you don't measure diagonally. So if Star-Lord's on here and I'm here, and I am within, if I take my range range 4 ruler here, for example, if you look at where that shadow is,
Yep.
Star-Lord's range, I think Star-Lord's a range 4 attack, isn't it? Yeah. So
I think it's 4, yeah.
Yep, Star-Lord can hit anyone within that range 4. Now, there are a couple of exceptions to that. This is a size 3 building, for example. So anyone stood behind here, if you were in range, you wouldn't have line of sight of him because the building's bigger than a size 2 character. But yeah, I always find that if you imagine it being played from a bird's eye view, it's kind of the easiest way to play it, really.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah, because that being on top of the building there kind of is in not a great spot for me, but
yeah, but you so again, the height of the building is irrelevant. So you can actually be, if you look down to the corner of the building here, you can be anywhere that shadow is. So Drax could be here and would still be within range 1 of the portal. So would still be there securing it, basically.
well, I'll leave him up there for now because he's got rocket boot or he's got flight, so he'll be able to get down if he needs to.
Yeah. Cable will go next. He's going to plonk himself just about here.
Okay. I'll put her there.
Cool. And then Doctor Strange will then just bob himself down there. And pass over to you, buddy, for deployment. How does priority work at the end of a round? Roman, in Marvel Crisis Protocol, it's very, very straightforward. Whoever has the last activation in a round, the other player then has priority for the next round. So it's one of the reasons I like running a smaller number of characters. Is so I can make sure I'm always getting priority.
I think that's going to be good.
Yeah, that fits in there. His old bodyguard that he's got there. Cool. I'll turn off them deployment lines. Let's give everybody some power. Are you familiar with Dormammu and what he does? Noah, or is it? Do you want me to quickly run through? It's mainly his leadership ability and how he gains power that's a little bit different.
I mean, I can give it a skim real quick here.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
So basically, it doesn't matter who he's with; they all become.
Yes, dark. Yeah, exactly that. So there is no affiliation list for Dormammu. Anyone he brings is, I mean, we use the word affiliated. It feels more like minion than allied, but yeah. Yeah, so even though Cable and Doctor Strange are not in his affiliation per se, it doesn't matter because he can just take anyone with him at all. He also gives
power.
Yeah, so he gives everyone, including himself, 1 extra power in the power phase. But then the only way that he can gain power is through his sap ability on Shadow Bolt. So he has no normal builder. And then Master of the Realm of Darkness. If you've ever played against A-Force, where if somebody is attacked, somebody else can gain 1 power. That's essentially how Dormammu gains power. So if you attack Doctor Strange and do 2 damage to him, Doctor Strange would gain his normal 2 power, take his 2 damage, but then Dormammu would also gain 1 power as well. If that makes sense.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't see where it says he doesn't gain power any other way. I didn't
Well,
read that
if you
far.
look at his shadow bolt, which is your zero cost is normally your builder, isn't it? If you look at it, it says before
Yes,
damage is
okay.
dealt, it's just the sap. And then if you read Master of the Realm of Darkness, it says when this character suffers damage from an enemy effect, it gains 1 power. So it can gain power. It does gain power when you attack me, but I can only ever suffer 1. It's a bit like he constantly has stun, other than his 2 power he gets during the power
Right.
phase.
All right. Awesome.
Cool. So yeah, over to you, buddy.
I guess the first person I move would be Okoye. Oops, wrong thing. And
Nice. Go pick up that legacy cure.
I'll try.
I very much feel like this is going to be
Actually, I'll
the
back up if
next
that's
one that
what.
gets restricted.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think it's too. I would prefer if they didn't, but I do feel like it's.
We have plenty of room, so I'll just go ahead and spend 1 power and pick that up.
Yeah, perfect.
Grab it. So at least I'll grab it from you and see if you can come get it.
See what you can do. Absolutely. I'm going to pass. So
Okay.
because you've got more characters left to activate than I have, you get the option to pass. So that is what I shall do for the moment.
Seems unfair, but sure. I guess at this point I move Groot. That's probably a bad idea, actually. I'll just move Star-Lord up, and he'll just stand right there. He'll back up, actually. And he's done.
Okay. I think we're going to go with Cable first. He's going to start by spending 2 for tactical analysis. So he gets to choose another allied character, and that allied character may advance short. So he's going to take Dormammu, who is just going to move up the battlefield there. He will then make a move, and I wish Cable moved that far, but he doesn't. But Cable's going to move just to within range 5 of Okoye, and then do a plasma rifle attack into her. So 5 energy dice.
Okay, so you're not within 2, so I don't get to add blanks.
Pretty terrible roll, to be honest with you. So
I got 2 successes, and I got a crit, and I don't think you've got anything that's a
yeah,
second.
no, that's all good. That is more than enough to block his
Yeah.
meager 1 attack.
So yeah, I got 2.
Yep, over to you. Ryan,
All
absolutely,
right.
mate. I'd be more than happy to have that conversation.
So you just did Cable. Dormammu does scare me, so I don't really want to move that far up.
He is meant to be scary. That's yeah, and I think he does
Yeah.
it quite well.
And if I remember correctly, we can have 1 range tool and 1 movement tool on the table at a time.
Yes, so you can have one of each,
Okay.
and yeah, that's it basically. So you can put one here, and then you can also take a rangefinder out. What you can't do is sort of put in a grab another character's base to measure a base, and then so go short somebody's base and then a range tool, without it being your own character that you've moved, because then the base itself becomes a range tool essentially. But yeah,
Right.
one of each is what you're allowed.
Yeah. Just wanted to make sure because I cheated last time I played somebody
No, do you know what,
on
mate?
accident.
It's one of those things that varies from game to game, isn't it? You get somewhere, you've got the 13 tape measures out measuring to every minutia beforehand. But I quite like in this game that they restrict it. It means that it is, and we've all done it where you look at it from a top down view, you go, I might just make it, and you get there and you're, half an inch out, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
kind of tough. You've you've made the mistake, so I quite like that part of it.
I'm just trying to figure out. I don't think she can do anything. Is the problem I have. And what's Dormammu's range for walking? Her advance medium? Okay, it's not
He is a
terrible.
medium, yes, but he also has a range 2 place as well, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're on a 65 millimeter base, it
Yeah,
ends up being
it
quite a
matters.
bit.
Yes, it matters. Um, so yeah, I guess I'll just activate Drax and probably just cower behind something. That's very Drax-like, right? Very on brand.
No, he'd go up and try and stab him Dormammu to death, like he did
It
with
seems,
Thanos.
yeah, seems very on brand for him to hide. Yeah. Um, yeah, I just maybe if he just doesn't move, he'll be invisible.
That is how it works. I did see a movie once,
Yeah.
which did still makes me
So
laugh.
I'm actually just gonna walk back here, back up, and at least make you do things if you want to get closer to him. So I'll just move Drax to that location, and he is probably going to be done from there.
Cool.
Because, yeah, he can't do anything else. He's only range 2 on everything, so he's finished. And hopefully he'll survive the oncoming attack that's going to come his way.
Yeah, well, it's not too bad at the moment. So Doctor Strange is going to go first. He's going to move up, and then he is going to. He doesn't have enough for anything other than that. So yeah, he will do a bolt of bedevilment into Okoye. Let me just double check that range again. I'm sure it was in range, and yes, it was. So a 5 dice energy, and I get to push you short if I deal damage after the attack is done.
Okay. I rolled really bad on that one, so I got no successes.
I rolled 2. You've taken no damage so far.
I can re-roll one of my dice, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just
Uh,
working out if I want to reroll mine first, and I think I'm going to risk it. Am I? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to reroll all mine.
yeah, I'll re-roll one and hope that I get something good. I did not.
Oh wow, okay. I rolled significantly worse. I suppose still 2. So 2 damage goes through. So you take 2 damage, gain 2 power. Doctor Strange gains 2 power. I also gain an extra power because of the soul gem. I don't know if you come up against the soul gem.
I have not.
But essentially, there's like a range 4 aura around Doctor Strange, and whenever you use a active or reactive superpower, I just gain 1 power basically.
Awesome.
Is how that works. So I did do damage, so I do get to push you short. Now there isn't an away on this, so I can push you in any direction. Which always sounds strange to me, because in my head push should always be away, and if it's towards it should be a pull, but they just use the single terminology for everything. So we're going to push you over this way.
Okay.
And that will be the end of... Let me just double check. Yeah, that'll be the end of Doctor Strange's turn.
All right. Now, if I throw... Oh, so I'm still unfamiliar. I apologize for all the questions. If I throw that fire truck at Doctor Strange, does this not hit my own character, correct?
Right now... but first of all, yes, it would collide with whatever it went into first.
So I can't throw it. Okay.
But it would also hit the terrain that I was on as well.
Okay.
So it would destroy the terrain I was stood on, but it wouldn't do any damage to me basically.
All right. So that's not what I want. So we'll skip that for now. So I'm fairly certain I have the range to do. Well, maybe not. Yeah.
She's got a big old base.
Yeah, I stand on the fire truck, but then I'm going to be standing in front of.
The fire truck will give you cover. So if you're stood on top of a building or a piece of terrain that is larger than yourself, and the attacker is outside of range 2, you will actually gain cover from that.
I did not know that.
Just as an FYI, are you okay with me just picking up your character ever so quickly?
Yeah.
So you probably just want to make sure that you're centralized on it. So Angela is small enough to be on here, but you're not allowed to have any part of your base overlapping the edge of the terrain.
Okay. I mean, it does look like it overlaps, so I mean, I can take her down.
No, absolutely no. She's more than big enough on that. If you look at it, yeah, she's more than big enough, or more than small enough to be on there. It's yeah.
Well, I'll just go there, and I was pretty certain I was within range. Yeah.
You were in range, yeah.
And we'll do an attack here. We'll do her Blades of Ichor, if I'm saying that correctly.
Yep.
1 power, and it's against energy, and I'm not sure how good this is against Doctor Strange energy-wise. But
Yeah, so Doctor Strange has 4 energy, but what I can do is I have a reactive superpower called Hoggoth's Hoary Wisdom, which costs 2 power. That allows me to add 2 defense dice to my roll. So I'm going to spend that too. So it'll put me from having 4 defense dice up to 6 defense dice. In the same way that you have cover on that truck, I also have cover on this building as well.
Well, I got 2 successes. One's a wild, but I don't know if that does anything for me. It does not.
I don't think on Blades of Ichor it does, no, but I think on a hit you get to move. I am blocking 1, but because I'm in cover, I change a black. Actually, I can't modify dice. Let me just double check. Well, enemy character event. No. Okay, no, you can. You can modify dice against Angela, yeah. So I'll turn one of my blanks into a block because I've got cover, because I'm on top of a building that's a smaller size than me. But I will gain a power because I'm Doctor Strange, and whenever he rolls a block, he does gain a power.
Fair enough. And she doesn't gain anything. It misses, and she's finished.
Okay. Well, Dormammu is going to go next, and he's going to just start by doing a sap, or whatever it's called, a shadow bolt into Okoye. So 6 dice energy attack. Okoye is taking a bit of a beating at the moment. That's this will be the third attack, and she's still living at the moment.
Well, I'm sure that will change here very soon.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'll I'll get her re-roll, but it won't matter, I'm sure. Yeah. So she goes down.
Yep. So the first thing we do is, because I rolled a wild, I sap a power, and saps are typically before damage is dealt. So you lose a power first, and then you'll take 2 damage. So she will then gain 2 power back, and then she will be dazed.
Then you get to put the cure down.
And yeah, I get to place that within 2. Yeah. So we'll just place that.
I guess she did her job. She took a bunch of hits. I don't...
Yeah, absolutely. We are turn 1, Chewie. Yeah, we're on turn 1 still. Dormammu will then... I don't feel like... maybe Drax is... Drax is only size 2, so that's fine. Yep, so Dormammu is going to spend 3 power, and he is going to teleport himself. Let's just quickly check. Drax is 3, Angela is 4. Angela's the one that I am more worried about. So Dormammu will place himself here, and will again do a 6 dice energy attack into Angela.
Angela? Alright, and it's energy, so I get 4 dice. I don't have any other defenses, I don't believe. Other than you can't reroll or change attack dice when targeting her with attacks?
Yes, that's correct.
I did get a crit and a block.
You're also getting cover as well.
Oh yeah. So I can change. What is it?
So you basically, if you've got a dice that you can modify, so here for example, you've got dice left that you can modify. So you basically turn any of your dice that are not successes into a success, so a block. So you'll be blocking 3 in total.
Yes, sir.
I count failures as successes on mine, so I'm doing 1, 2, 3, 4. You block 3, so 1 damage goes through, but I did roll the wild, which means that I do sap a power first. So you'll lose a power, take a damage, gain a power, basically, is the way it would work. And we've used that one. That will be it. Will that be it? Yeah, that will be it for Dormammu.
All right. So maybe Rocket can do some damage. Maybe
he's got a range 5 attack. It's whether he can. It's whether he can get there. I think he's probably just out.
Yeah, he probably isn't gonna make it. But you know, I don't know if I'm that upset about it. I'll just think I'm just gonna go over here and do this unless he can get there. Actually, I'll do Groot first. So we'll see if Groot can make it.
Sorry, buddy. I forgot one thing as well. Chat has just reminded me. Because chat has reminded me, I won't put it on because it's my fault. But I should have given Angela Hex, but it's my fault. I missed it.
No, we can do it.
No, no,
We're all
no.
good.
It's good, mate. It was my fault. Chewie, you are right. She should have got Hex as well.
What I
Still,
want to say probably what's more important is that we're getting it right so that we can test Dormammu properly. So I'll put Hex on her. I have no problem with that.
okay. Only if you're okay with it, buddy.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. It's more. I think it's more at this point of let's see what he can do.
Yeah, I'm 2 for 1 one. What is it? I'm 1 for 3 at the moment, so 2 losses and a win on him. And yeah, I'm trying him out with Cable for the first time to see how he works.
Right, Cable. So I should be able to get in range with Groot.
Yeah, very easily on that medium-sized base, I think.
Just to make sure, so I don't have to pick it up and redo anything. Oh yeah. So he'll just double walk to there, spend a power, grab this. Hopefully you can't get that from him easily. So, and I think that that's Groot.
Yep.
And then
And
Rocket
then just with Rocket, yeah.
will probably just run up here. And don't want to get that close to Dormammu just yet. I think I just go to the other side of Groot.
Stay by his buddy.
And I think I call that good because I don't think he can do anything else.
Yeah, no, I think it definitely is. I think points-wise, you are scoring 3 because I think you've got two Legacy Cures
I
and
got
one
one.
Flaming Portal.
You took one
Oh,
legacy
of course,
cure.
yes, I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is yeah.
Yeah, you shot my.
I killed a Koya, or I dazed a Koya even. Yeah.
Yeah, you shot her up.
So
I
yeah,
guess I could do my own personal.
yeah, just the button there. So
You have priority.
yeah, so that is automatic cleanup, and then yeah, power for everyone, and then both Drax and Star-Lord will gain a incinerate token as well because they're within range 1 of the flaming portal. There is one just there. It's really cool on TTS. If you ever need one, they put it. They make it very, very easy.
Drax and Star-Lord. Yep, so they're probably. I should not have put Drax there. That was my own dumb fault.
No, that's okay, but and I'll just quickly run through with you the because Dormammu has a really weird thing now because Doctor Strange is going to gain 3 power in total. So his innate power, 1 power from the Soul Gem, and then 1 power from Dormammu's leadership abilities. So that'll put him on to 8. But because he has more than 6 power, he'll also take a damage. And because he's taken the damage, it means that Dormammu will gain a power. So it's quite a strange series of events, but yeah, that's how it just how it works.
Right on.
And then yeah, I think that is it. So yeah, on to round 2. So we're going to start then with. Now, did I mess up? No, I didn't. He's definitely within 1. So Strange is going to start. He's going to spend 1 of the power that he picked up. Oh. And pick up this Legacy Cure.
Okay.
He will then. Oh, Angela has to be within
Yes,
4, doesn't she? Yeah.
Yeah, I should have been barely just within 4, which I think I would be because it
Yeah.
looks like it's overlapping a little bit there. So yeah, I should be. She shouldn't have moved.
So we're going to start. And Doctor Strange will do a Bolts of Bedevilment into Angela.
Do you mind if I check range real quick to see if Okoye can bodyguard that, or
Yeah, absolutely fine.
I didn't know what the process was. For
No, no,
doing
no.
it.
If you have a reactive superpower that's got a range thing on it, you can always check and make sure that you're in range.
It looks to be overlapping barely on my screen. I don't know if you
No,
have a different
I would.
angle.
Yep, I would say that is 100% in range. Yep.
Okay. Let me make sure I want to do this because I don't know how bad this is for me, and I don't want to just lose Okoye right off the bat.
So the way I would see it, the way that I would see it is, Okoye costs 2, Angela costs 5. If you can have Okoye's job really is to take a hit for a bigger character, right? But there is also an argument to say that, well, you might want to get some power in Angela, for example. She has 4 defense dice and she has cover against my 5 attack dice. But
yeah, but I'll have Hex as well, so it's not.
You do have Hex as well, yeah. So I'm just saying I'm not trying to sway your decision one way or the other. I'm just saying that it's usually the thing you would do using Bodyguard, but it's not always the case.
I'm actually gonna eat it on Angela first and see how it goes.
Cool. Okay.
We'll see how this goes.
Yeah, five energy into your 4, but as you said, yeah, you are hexed. I don't get rerolls, but I do get my crits. So I'm doing 1, 2, 3. You are blocking 2, but because you are because you can turn that hit into a block, because of cover, you're blocking everything. Yep. Well, which completely ruins my plan. I do gain 1 power because I rolled a block, but that does completely ruin my plan because it was the advance that I wanted. But let's. Well, we know that you're within range. Yeah, that's a crying shame. I think Strange is just going to do. I need to dump some power. Yeah. Strange is going to dump 4 power and do a Crimson Bands of Sitarak into Okoye. So this is a 6 dice Mystic.
She doesn't have a choice on this one, so she's eating it.
Yeah, she has to eat this one.
Well, I rolled poorly. I will attempt to do her 1 reroll because
I'm going to reroll everything of mine. So I'll reroll mine first if you want. I have to reroll mine first anyway. So I'm going to reroll everything. And it's for the worst. So yeah, I am 3.
I'll re-roll my 1, and I still got nothing. So I'm taking 3.
Yep, and you will gain the stagger condition for what it's worth.
I mean, it takes away one of my actions, I believe.
It does, yeah. It means that you have to shake that first.
So not great.
So yeah, that's the end of Doctor Strange's turn. Did I miss?
Which means I can't walk and then vibranium spear thrust, which is kind of what I wanted to do. Well, I guess I can do it into Dormammu.
Does the crit get a reroll there, Rich? Yeah.
So yeah, I guess I'll just activate her before you actually kill her and do the shake to get rid of that. And I might as well spend 4 power to do the vibranium spear thrust into Dormammu.
Just give me 1 second, sorry, buddy.
Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, Kaylee, so you add crits and then you do rerolls, so absolutely. Dark Prince, does the activation token get placed? No, because it's the dice you end up with. So if you look here, I ended up with a hit and a wild, but you actually need a crit, hit, and wild for the Mystic Binding. So yeah, it's just the stagger condition. Sorry, mate. I was just answering a couple of questions in chat.
Take it.
So yeah, Okoye is going into who again? Sorry.
I'm going to do the Vibranium Spear Thrust into Dormammu because you're going to probably kill her anyway. So I want to see if I can get an attack off. At least do some damage first.
Okay, so we're going to have Cable spend 2 and add. Sorry, he's going to spend 2 for Telekinetic Shield. So when somebody within range 3 of this character is targeted by an attack, I may use the superpower, add 2 dice to its defense roll. So it works. It's basically identical to Hoggoth's Hoary Wisdom. So Dormammu gets to roll 6 defense dice as opposed to his usual 4.
Ooh, I rolled really well on this one though.
And I also got a couple of crits and a couple of wilds.
I've got 2 crits, 2 hits. So I will roll the crits first before I do my reroll, correct?
Yeah, don't. Yeah. Add 2 dice into it like you've done. Yep. Then explode your crits. So add them into your roll. There you go.
Okay.
And you don't get to add another crit for crits that you roll from crits, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And then now you get to do your reroll.
And we'll roll that one.
Okoye putting in some work.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got 6 successes, and I think I get.
5.
I did not get any wilds. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I don't get to do her special stuff, but
Yeah, you don't get the flurry, unfortunately. So I blocked 5, 3 crits and 2 wilds. So he will take 1 damage.
Well, that was a really interesting roll, and I think she's done. She shaked. She
Of course she did. Yeah, she absolutely did.
Yeah. I was really hoping for that flurry.
Yes. Yeah, that would have been nice because being able to do that again and yeah, that would have been neat. So I am going to go with Cable next. He is going to spend 2 for Body Slide by 1, which allows him to place himself within 2 of his current position. He's going to place himself just here. And he will then do a plasma rifle attack into Angela. So 5 energy, but you don't get to add your crits.
You're doing Cable into Angela?
Cable into Angela, yeah. So I spent 2 power for his placement. And
I will bodyguard this one. If that's...
Makes absolute sense because, yeah.
If you want to back up and not spend the power to...
No, absolutely not, mate. No, that's I'd spent the power to move, so I was in range of Angela. I couldn't have even targeted Angela beforehand, so yeah. So because you've used bodyguard, I gain a power on strange. So then, yeah, 5 energy into Angela, into Okoye. And are you in range 2 of Cable? I think you may be. Yep, you are. So you get to count blanks, which means you're blocking 4, and I'm doing 3, which means that oh no, you're blocking 3. I'm doing 3. So yeah, no damage.
Yep.
But I did roll a wild, which means I do get to put the incinerate on you.
Okay.
And yeah, we're going to do exactly the same again. to Angela.
Angela will have to take this one because I don't have any more power to bodyguard.
It's a reasonably better roll.
I rolled very poorly.
4. So you do get to you do get cover. So you are blocking 1. So you'll take 3, but you will also gain the incinerate condition as well.
Okay.
So pop that on there. And that will be it. Will it be it for Cable's turn? No, Cable will finish his turn by spending 2 or 3. 2 or 3. How many do we need to kill a Koye? Yeah, we're gonna spend 2 power on Cable. We're gonna pick up this dumpster and we're gonna throw it into a Koye's face. So that's 3 damage incoming to a Koye, and you get to roll your. You use your physical defense dice when dodging, and incinerate doesn't affect your dodge rolls. So, I don't think she gets a reroll on her dodge, does she?
I don't think so.
No. So yeah,
No.
even with the crit, that's going to do at least 1 damage, which is all it needs to take Okoye off the board.
Yep, she goes down. She
No more.
she
has taken. You gaining extra power for the crits. Sorry, give me 1 second, buddy. Nobody. I don't think nobody gains extra power for the crits. Dark Prince. Yeah, nobody gains power for crits. So yeah, that is it for Cable. And over to you.
Hey. It's over to me. I guess I should have done brace for. I could have done brace for impact. I should have, but oh well. Here we are. It would have probably been worth it.
With 1 left, yeah, potentially.
Yeah, now she's just annoying at this point.
Yeah.
Let me decide what I want to do with Angela here, because I probably need to activate her. And my options are running away from Dormammu. Or running away from Dormammu.
So I'll tell you one thing in the game that's quite good about Groot in this scenario. So if you look at Groot's ability, I am Groot. It has the word before damage is dealt. You may throw this character medium. He's one of the few characters in the game who can actually throw Dormammu. Because most characters have a size limit, size 3, size 4, for example. So Groot's quite strong from that side, but he also has very weak energy defense against Dormammu as well. So it's a...
He's also very slow.
He's also very, very slow as well, and it's all range 2, yeah. So
yeah, so I'm trying to think. What do I want to do with her? I have an idea of what I like to do with her. I go there. I go over here. Because right now you're scoring what, 1?
Just 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, just one at the moment.
And if I throw the fire truck while I'm standing on it, I just drop down.
Yes, exactly that. Yeah, so you essentially, yeah, you can pick the fire truck up, throw it from yourself. It would just get deleted, and you would just drop in place, basically.
Yeah. So I think what I do with her first is I activate her. I reduce my power. What is it, by 2 to do med pack? Is it 2?
Um, yeah, medpack costs 2,
Yeah.
and you can remove 3.
So I will do that to heal her 3.
I think you may have just added. Did you add power on then? Or
No, she had 6 power.
oh wow, okay, of course has guardians and all that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, she had taken 4 damage and uh, so yeah, so I'll do that, and then I will. I guess we can see how this goes at this point. Throw. Just because it's free to do it. I guess I throw the fire truck at Dormammu. He's at 10 health. Damn.
He does cost 8, so you know
Yeah,
he's
I guess he is 8. Yes, I guess I should not complain about that. I wonder
he's
if throwing is the
he's
cables
12 on
probably.
his 12 on his flip side.
I think I should actually throw this at cable instead.
Yeah, okay.
'Cause I
Yeah,
don't
is
think I'm
it?
gonna.
Does she have a long throw? I can never remember.
It's a medium, I
Medium,
believe.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't actually know if you can reach anyone. No, you would have to move. So so basically when it comes to throws, you throw terrain from yourself. You throw a character from them.
Oh,
So
okay, so actually, then it wouldn't be terrible for me to throw. Okay.
yeah, so that wouldn't hit, and it's not like when you throw a character where you've got the base as well or anything like that. That huge fire truck essentially becomes the size of this medium throwing tool. So you would have to, you would need to move to be able to get in range.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. So what I think I do instead then is move to that location there. And then I think I just move again. Make this character dazed or killed. Well, I'm not going to do any of those things. So I think what I do is just move again.
Before you do that, can I ask the thought process around the move? I'm just curious just curious as to.
Well, my thought process at this point is I'm trying to basically make you make tough decisions of, are you going to come towards Drax to get this legacy cure to stop me from scoring points here, or are you going to come back here to the flaming portal and stop me from scoring points here?
Okay.
My thought process is I'm basically going to try to out activate you and spread you out and make you make bad try to force you to make bad decisions.
Okay. No, see, it was more curious than anything else.
Yeah, I mean that's my thought process is that
Because
I'm just going to be able to spread out enough to where you just can't stop me from scoring points. You know, it might be a terrible mistake. You might just kill my characters, and there's nothing I can do about it. But I'm thinking from this point here, you would have to move Dormammu, whether it be spending power to move him with his dark dimension, or not of this dimension. You're still spending power and doing things that you probably would rather be doing different things. If that
cool.
makes sense at all.
No, no, it does. Yep.
But if I think I move here, that puts me in range of that, and that puts me in range of this. Well, actually, yeah. I think you can still see me no matter what I do, so that part's not going to change. So I'll double walk to that location, and do I want to spend power to throw? I probably should not do this. I probably should be doing something different, but and I guess I might as well spend 2 power, and I will throw. What is an object within 3 of me?
I think it's, yeah, within 3 medium, I believe. No,
No, it's
within
within 2.
2, sorry.
Within 2.
Within range 2. So that's the biggest thing you've got
Yeah.
there.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and throw that Daily Bugle, and I'll throw it at. I'll go ahead and throw it at Dormammu. See what happens here.
Cool. So Dormammu will, 4 defense. He's got 4 damage incoming. So 4 defense dice. And I block 1, so I will take 3. Nope, wrong one. 1, 2, 3, and I will gain 1 power because that's all I can gain. And then this is deleted.
And that is Angela. She probably will not survive this.
That is the hope. Excuse me. Okay. Or should I say we will pass. Let you make the next move and see.
Okay. So no matter what, Star-Lord won't be in range unless he goes down here. Ooh, Drax moves medium. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and activate Drax, who will. What does he have? Another train feature or an enemy character, both sides 3 or less. Throw them short. So yeah, I'll just move him here.
Cool.
Spend a power to pick that up. And then he will kindly remove himself back to this, to where he was at. Nope, that's the wrong one. Actually, I'll just move him this way. Well, I guess there is a token in the center there. I didn't think about that. Actually, he might just stay where he's at then. Yeah, there's not really much of anything that I can do. So he'll just stay where he's at. Or I guess I can move closer to Dormammu, just in case next turn you're still standing there.
Cool.
He's done.
All right.
Yep.
Let's have a little think. What does range 3 look like? Range 3 looks like there. Range 2 looks like there. Does Drax have any reactive? I can take it. Driven by vengeance. Yes, if I attack you, you get to give me a vengeance token. I think we will go with Dormammu. Yeah, easily in range of there. So Dormammu is going to spend 3. he's going to place himself just about. Yeah. Try to collide into that. So there we go. Just around here. And then he is going to spend 2 to use the tactics card Smash, which allows him to destroy a piece of scenery within range 1 of him, and he gets to add that many dice to his attacks for this activation. So he'll be destroying this size 4 fire truck, and then he will do a shadow bolt into Star-Lord. So it'll be 10 dice energy.
Okay, that's less than ideal.
Yeah, and you are also incinerated as well, which means you'll roll one less defense dice.
Yep. So he's probably gonna get one-shotted.
I
I rolled
wouldn't.
2 wilds.
Yeah, it's a pretty poor roll. I get a crit that I get to add in, which is also a blank. But I'm doing 1, 2, 3. I'm only doing 4. With no wilds.
2.
So 2 damage goes through.
Okay.
And yep, we're just going to do exactly the same again.
Alrighty. I cannot modify that failure, so I got 1 success.
So I am doing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus I get to count your failure in my roll. So 8 in total, but I did get the wild, which means I do sap a power first.
Yep.
But then that's a dazed Star-Lord. And will that be it for Dormammu's turn? You don't have anybody but Rocket and Groot. I think I've worked it out right, and I haven't, so I'm not within range 3. Silly, silly boy. That's fine. Yep, that'll be it for Dormammu.
Okay. So I guess I'll do Groot first, just to move him up the board.
I am definitely a bad man, Daz. And yes, Dark Prince Smash is just
Don't think I want him
ridiculously crazy with him. It's just mental. Especially seeing as you get to, it's for your activation. It's so powerful.
Yeah, so... Whoops, wrong thing. There we go.
Oh, I think you're...
Yeah, I don't think there's any way for me to get there without getting incinerated. Well, that's unfortunate. There, I'll just put him there because he's outside of incinerate range now.
Yep, makes sense.
I'm fairly certain I'm not going to be able. Well,
No,
maybe.
you'll definitely be in range there.
Yeah.
I will get cover. I think. Will do I need to be within an inch?
You have to be within range 1 of a terrain feature, I thought.
Yeah, I think you do. I'm being daft. So yeah. So I gather you're going to shoot into Monsieur Strange.
Yes, I'm going to plasma rifle him and hopefully do lots and lots of damage.
So Strange will spend 2.
Or deadly duo during his activation if he's within 2 of an ally. Both characters can spend 2. Form up to 3 plasma attacks. Each attack must target a different model. Do I have 2 power on Groot? I do not, so I can't even do it. Okay.
If you roll this one, by the way, though, and get 2 power... Oh, no, you need the power on Groot, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've added 2 dice to the roll with Hoggoth's Hoary Wisdom.
I rolled very poorly, so my luck has turned for the worse after Okoye stole it all from me.
I'm blocking 2 at the moment, but yeah, okay, that's
I
more
do
than
nothing.
enough.
Yeah, I do nothing. So that would be Rocket. He's done. And I think that's out. I'm out.
I think that's round, yeah. So points-wise, you are scoring 1, 2, 3... Where's that other deadly...
I've got 4. I've got Drax has one. Groot
Drax has one. Okay, right.
Yeah.
It wasn't showing. There we go. It's showing now. Yeah. So yeah, 4 points to you and 1 point to me on the board.
2, 3, 4. We can do the cleanup, which is
auto cleanup. I think everyone that would have incinerate.
Drax still has it,
and Star-Lord will get it as well because it's the power phase that you get it in.
Okay.
So 3 power for Cable, 2 power for Dormammu. Strange gains 3 power, which puts him on 6, which means he takes a damage, which means Dormammu gains a power. There we go. That's a whole bunch of stuff.
No, never mind. That's wrong. Okay. I think this is where it starts to go bad for me now.
Hopefully. We'll see. We will see. What is... Body slide by 2 gets me to there. That's 6. So I think the first thing that's going to happen is... Yeah, that gets her, that gets Groot, and that gets... Yeah, so Doctor Strange is going to spend 3 power for Bitter Rivals, and we're going to put Bitter Rivals on to Rocket. So what that means is that anyone within Rocket rolling a defense roll will roll 1 less die. You can move, it's at that point, so it doesn't stick. So at the moment, it's everyone but Star-Lord rolls 1 less die. But if Rocket was to move out of range, for example, then it wouldn't affect them basically.
Then what was the range of that? I'm sorry.
Everyone within range 3 of Rocket.
Okay.
So yeah, it gets Angela, it gets Drax.
Which card was this?
Bitter Rivals, which is this one. Yeah,
okay.
this one here. So there's no range on playing it. So any character at any point can, or during their turn, during my turn, can play the card. So yeah, Strange spent 3. Is that all cool?
Oh yeah, no, there's nothing I can do about that. I don't think.
Yeah. Oh no. There is no. There's no option to get rid of it or anything like that.
You were waiting on me. I'm sorry.
What's that, sorry?
I thought you were waiting on me. I'm sorry.
No, I was. I thought you were reading it. I wanted to just double check that you were okay with it. That's all.
I'm not okay with it, but I don't have a choice.
And then I think we are going to go with Cable to start. So Cable will do a plasma rifle into Drax. Doesn't
Cable have to spend the points for Bitter Rivals if you activate? Or don't you have to activate a character and then play the card?
No, so tactics cards, or not all tactics cards, but tactics cards can be spent by anyone. So if you look at this one, for example, it's unaffiliated. It doesn't name a
Right.
particular character. It doesn't name a during their activation or something like that. If I look at, I'm trying to think of. Here we go. Smash. So Smash, for example, says if an active character is within one. So during their activation, basically, they can do that. But with cards like Bitter Rivals, cards like Patch Up, cards like Field Dressing. If you look at yours, for example, like Groot, we are Groot, so Groot can spend that outside of his activation. Whereas Deadly Duo, it clearly states during Rocket Raccoon's activation. So that's the difference there.
Okay.
So Cable will do a plasma rifle attack into Drax. So 5 energy. Drax has 3, down to 2 because of Incinerate, down to 1 because of Bitter Rivals.
He's dead.
Not necessarily, because I only three hits from Cable.
I got nothing. Okay. And then I guess you get a vengeance token.
Yes, I think that's. I think you. Yeah, it doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, he's angry. He's mad.
So you can only have. So the difference is you can only have one in play at a time. So,
Right.
but you may. I mean, you don't have any at the moment, so you may as well. You may as well put it up there. He will then. I don't know if that's going to get area 2. Oh, it's tight. Well, actually, if I do that, I don't have enough power anyway, so... Yeah, that's irrelevant. So he will then just do the same again against Drax. So another plasma rifle attack. And this time, quite a bit better.
Yep, he's down. You don't have to roll anything else.
Ah, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, he's only got 3, so.
So he gains
And
3
here's
power.
the legacy cure, wherever you want to stick
Yeah,
that.
so we're going to move that over to... Oh. There we go. Move that over to there. Cable will then spend 2 to body slide by 2. Moving himself... That's size 2, that's size 2. So moving himself up to here. He'll then spend 1 to pick up the legacy cure. He will then... 3, isn't it? Range 3. And I think he gets to throw medium. So who's he got? I think it may only be Angela in range. Yeah. So he's going to spend 2 power to pick up the police car and
Okay.
throw that into Angela.
Okay. She'll go ahead and use 1 power and do brace for impact.
Cool. Makes perfect sense. And that will be it for Cable's turn.
All right. So I think I activate Rocket. And I will do Deadly Duo.
I love getting a Deadly Duo off. It feels...
Well, I was hoping to do Star-Lord first last turn and do it, but you stopped me from doing that. So I'll spend 2 power on Rocket and 2
Yep.
power on Groot, and I will make 3 attacks targeting 3 different models, and I'm pretty sure everybody's within range.
You are in range 5 of everybody, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll just start with Dormammu and work our way to the left, Cable, and then
Okay. So
Doctor Strange.
Cable is going to spend 2 power and give Dormammu 2 extra dice.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think it's just a regular plasma attack, right?
It's just his regular builder attack. Yeah, he will gain power off it if he does anything.
Okay, I rolled really, really well.
Dormammu's blocking 4. Wowzers.
Yeah, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6.
So 2 damage.
Okay. Yep, and then we'll go ahead and go on to Cable.
Cool. Doctor Strange will spend 2 power to buff Cable's defense roll,
Absolutely.
which I think puts him to 5. Yeah.
I got 2 crits and a hit.
Cable rolls really bad.
I got 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. That is 4 damage going through onto Cable.
Ouch.
And Dormammu will gain a power because you've done a damage against one of his.
And then Doctor Strange.
So Cable will spend... let me just double check. Yep, no limit on that one either. So yeah, Cable will spend 2 to boost Doctor Strange's up to 6.
Okay.
And Strange rolls moderate. What are you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
So I'm going to re-roll... what am I blocking? 2. I'm going to re-roll everything. And because he's strange, he gets to re-roll his skulls as well. But it's kind of an all or nothing with Doctor Strange. You can't re-roll just the 1 or 2 dice.
Re-roll that? Can you re-roll that crit that you got earlier, or no?
Yeah, you can re-roll the crit. So you explode crits first. So that the sort of order is in a very condensed version. You roll your initial dice, you explode crits, and then you modify dice, which is a re-roll basically. So I'm blocking 2. So I'm taking 2 damage. I'll gain 2 power from the damage. I'll also gain a power from the block that I rolled, and then Dormammu will gain a power as well. And the crazy thing is that that's not even Rocket's any of his actions. He now gets to do his 2 activations.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to try to do Hardened Enforcer on Cable.
Okay.
Is there anything else I want? So Deadly Duo is done. I could try to do...
Me too, Patrick. I was really hoping so.
Doesn't help. I don't care about that. Okay. Yep, so I will spend... Since I've got a plethora of power now.
You do indeed, sir. Yes, you do indeed.
And I will do the Enforcer ability on Cable.
Okay, so Cable is going to spend 2 power, and Doctor Strange is going to spend 2 power to add 4 dice to his defense roll in total. So that'll put him up to 7.
That was not good for me. I got 3 successes. One's a wild, so...
I think you may have rolled better than me because in 7 dice, I hope chat can see this.
Yeah.
No successes in 7 dice. So yeah, 1, 2, 3 damage goes through.
Yeah, and then he'll do his vortex before damage is dealt. Other enemy characters within 2 of the target suffer 1 damage and are pushed short towards the target.
Yep. So you will push me short. They just can't overlap. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So, there we go. So yeah, order of things will be Cable will take 2 damage, gain 2 power Dormammu gains a power because you damaged Cable. I think Doctor Strange then takes a damage as well from the Vortex.
Yes.
Am I right in saying that?
Actually, I'll probably just do this.
Yeah, take 1 damage. So Strange will take 1 damage, gain a power, and then Dormammu will gain a power as well.
Yeah. And then I will probably just go ahead and spend all of my power and do the Hardened Enforcer again, and I'll do it onto Doctor Strange.
Okay. Strange will spend 2 power. I'll give him 5. Oh, sorry, I'll give him 6.
I did not roll well, so I got 2 successes.
Blocking 2.
All right. Well, yeah, it was almost an
So I'll
amazing turn.
gain a power from that. Well.
So
well.
that's gonna be Rocket. I think he's done.
I think Rocket's done fairly well for the little guy. The little guy has done well, definitely.
I was really hoping to knock out Strange more than Cable because Cable's already went, but oh well.
Yes, yeah, that would have helped, but yeah. Strange is going to start by bolts of bedevilment into Angela. So 5 dice energy, and Angela is on -2 dice because of Incinerate and Bitter Rivals. Oh, sorry, apologies. Did you place the Legacy Cure anyway, didn't you, from Cable?
Yes.
Is that
yes,
what that
I
was
did.
there? Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I just dropped it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yep. So 5 dice energy into Angela. Actually, I've played Bitter Rivals, so let's flip that.
So you said 5 dice into Angela, so she's only going to get 4 dice.
She'll get 2 dice. So -1 for Incinerate, -1 for Bitter Rivals.
Because she's within 3 of... Yep.
Okay. Just 3.
Yeah, so she takes 3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, +1 for the block as well. Yeah. Okay, I now have power, which is quite nice. I think I have to heal. He's within 3. Groot gets to go, but he's got no power. He can walk up. It's got to be another character, but you've got to be in range 2 for that, so that's frustrating. I think... could have done with eking out 1 more power. That would have been ideal. But alas, it is not to be. So let's start by doing a... We're just going to do exactly the same into Angela. So 5 dice energy. Let's see if we can take her out of the equation. 1 crit.
Yeah, you don't got to roll anymore. I failed everything, so...
Okay. How much health did she have left?
2.
2. Cool.
Yeah.
So 2 power for that, and then 1 power for the wild. Sorry, for the block. He is then going to spend 3 for Oster's Refuge. Oh, it's within 2, so I can only do it on myself. Okay. So take 3 damage from myself. And yeah, that's going to be it for Doctor Strange.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to put him down.
Dark
Well,
Prince, my dice have been terrible, mate. Especially
let
on
me
Dormammu.
read this
They are not
again.
bargaining at all. You are absolutely right.
Yeah, so that doesn't help me. So I guess I do Star Lord.
Ryan, nothing epic happened, mate. I just forgot to put a day's token on.
Yeah, I guess I'll activate Star Lord,
Okay.
and he will. Once friends started returning, may choose an allied character. I guess he could do that to himself, right?
Yep, he can give himself winging it tokens, absolutely.
Oh, better boy, attack dice, defense dice, may discard one on a token. Reroll up to 2 dice.
So
I don't
basically,
think so.
you have to discard one of your tactics
Yeah,
cards, and
yeah.
then you essentially get reroll tokens.
I think I do it though, because I think I can put Dormammu down. I think I just dice you. When attacking this character, roll no hits. It may reroll its current attack dice. That probably won't come into account if I full auto you. So yeah, I will go ahead and do the winging it, and I'll get rid of the lovable misfits because I don't think that's going to help me much now.
Cool.
On himself, and then he will spend 3 power
For a
and
full
full auto
auto.
onto the Dormammu. And then I will spend a wing it. So I'm going to roll 9 dice.
Yes, and did you spend the winging it already? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No, sorry, no. The winging it token allows you to re-roll 2 dice. It doesn't
Oh,
add.
that's right. Yeah,
It
you're
does.
right.
Yeah,
You're
it doesn't
right.
add. But you are still right in that you do have to spend it before. Actually, not before. You roll your dice first, and then you can choose whether or not you want to spend the winging it dice.
After rolling, yeah, because after rolling attack, defense, or dodge, you may discard a wing it token to reroll up to 2 of its dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's in addition to your plucky attitude as well. So if you roll, okay, which doesn't come into play because you've rolled 1 hit and 1 block, so you can always do it. But you can now spend a winging it token, and during the modify dice step, you would get to roll 1 or re-roll 2. So I'll roll my dice first, but Strange was always spending 2, so up to 4, 6. Yeah, winging it's just had a change. It's not a change; it's always been there, but they've changed or rectified where you pay for it. You used to pay for it after you'd seen all the dice. I'm blocking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, all right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 4. But you have rolled a wild, which means that under normal circumstances you could give me bleed, shock, slur, or stun. But Dormammu is he is immune to bleed, so you can choose one of those 3 conditions to put on me. Do you know what each of those conditions do? Or do you want me to just quickly run over for you?
Removes one of your attack dice.
Yeah.
Slow. Let me look at it here. You can only move short, and stun is you only gain 1 power. So I probably do shock.
Yeah, I would absolutely say that's the best one against Dormammu. Slow's okay as well, but stun is going to do very, very little to him because he only ever gains 1 power at a time anyway. So you said shock, didn't you? There you go.
How did you roll so many dice? I'm just curious. You rolled...
So I paid 2 power on Doctor Strange, and he used Hoggoth's Hoary Wisdom. So when this character or an allied character, yeah.
Well, you have to be within range 2.
Range 3.
Oh, is it 3?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely been 3. I'm thinking a cable.
No, Cables is range 3 as well. Yeah, both of their defense buffs are range 3.
All right, well, I'm not going to put him down then. Because I needed to do at least a point there. I guess I try it again. 1, 2, 3.
Doctor Strange will do the same again.
Let's hope I roll better. So I got 3 crits.
Well, that's very nice.
I still roll bad, and then I'll do the wing it reroll. Get rid of that wing it token. I got 4.
4. I'm blocking 1, 2, 3. So 1 damage does go through.
Yep.
So I take a damage. I am going. Actually, did you roll a wild? I think you did, didn't you?
No, I did not.
No wilds. Okay.
I didn't roll that great.
So I'm going to spend 2 power for feel the power of darkness, and that is when. Oh, actually, am I? Do I need to push you away? Yeah, it stops you getting a point. So yeah, spend 2 power, and it basically I push you away short, and you gain the hex condition. So you'll pop over to this side of the building, all the way down there, and I will give you a hex. It just means that then it's one less point for you this turn, because you're not going to get that that incinerate there. Oh, sorry, that portal there.
And that's it for Star-Lord. All I have left is Groot.
Yeah. So let's just check. You've made it very difficult for me now to trigger my epic ability of incantation of obliteration, as I'm rolling 1 less die. But let's see if we can. Because I don't really want to take Groot out. No part of me wants to kill Groot, because then I'm giving you priority back. There. So Angela's down. He's down. He is going to. Yeah, he's going to spend 3. He's going to place himself within 1 of the point. And then, does he do it? Sod it. Yep, he'll spend 5 power for incantation of obliteration. And he will target it on to Groot first. So it's 8 mystic dice. And basically the trigger here is if I roll a crit, a hit, a block, and a fail, I get to do it again to somebody else within 2.
Okay.
So it's only 7 dice. You will only roll 2 on Groot because of the because of Rocket's bit of rivals, basically. And I got one, no, didn't get it. No, didn't get what I needed. I did 1, 2, 3, 4.
I block 1.
I also, so I also count your failure as well. So I'm doing 5. So down to 1, which means that you'll take 4 damage. And then he will use... Let me just make sure I haven't done myself over here. I have done myself over here. So Dormammu is actually going to move. He's going to move just to this side here, just so he keeps within range 2 of, oh sorry, range 3 of his buddy Doctor Strange. And that'll be it.
Okay. I will activate Groot. He needs, what, 6 power to do that? He doesn't have 6 power. I guess we'll see if I can get lucky. So far, hasn't worked out really well for me on the attacking front, really.
Yeah, on his
I guess I'll do
strike.
strike. Yeah, I'll do strike on Dormammu. Be 5 versus physical.
Yeah, we're not going to empower that one. We're just going to roll his normal 4 dice. And we should have empowered it because I only blocked 1. Oh, wow.
So 3.
1, 2, 3, blocking 1. So, yeah, 2 damage goes through.
So he does that.
And putting you on 6, which is just enough.
Yeah, to try to throw you, but what do I throw you before, or do I just do strike and try to put you down and save the power and heal myself?
That's a thing.
Yeah, because I'm not going to score that point. I don't know what does Root do? Character must spend 1 power before using a superpower. Oh, okay. I probably should have done that a long time ago. All I have to do is do 1. But you're gonna empower it with Strange, probably. Well, he's only got 2 power left. Well, this is a tough decision here. You can't gain staggered, can you?
I cannot gain stagger, no.
Right.
Yeah, he's immune to bleed, incinerate, and stagger.
I think I'm just gonna punch you.
Okay.
I think I just probably have to play this safe.
Okay, cool. Strange will spend the 2, and
Yep.
he will boost him up to 6 defense dice.
Yeah, I rolled like shit. I got 1 hit.
Well, I got the crit as well, but yeah, so yeah, that is that. And
then I'll spend the 3 power to heal him 3.
oh, just outside of range 4 of Doctor Strange as well, which means you don't give him a power.
And that's going to be turn.
Yeah. So, auto cleanup. Points wise, actually, sorry, we should have done points beforehand, but I'm scoring 2. You were scoring 1.
Yep, I got 1.
Sorry, that was me getting ahead of myself.
No, you're good.
We are. When is it? Is it cleanup phase or power phase? It's power phase
cleanup
that
and
everyone
power.
gets it. Yeah. So power first.
Yeah.
So Cable's going to get 3. He's going to take a damage, which means that Dormammu gets 1. Doctor Strange will get 3, and then Dormammu will take 2. And then it's an incinerate for Angela and Drax. Dormammu obviously doesn't get one because being immune and all that.
Drax and Angela, I believe, get it. Okay.
Yeah, just Drax and Angela, yeah.
All right.
Just before we move into this round, buddy, I just really need to just go and put my son to bed really, really quickly.
Sure.
So I will be back in just 2 minutes. Chat, I won't be too long. I'll be right back.
Hey, welcome back.
Excellent. Yeah, sorry, I realised what time it was and realised I had my 12-year-old son to put to bed. It is the school holiday, so it's not too bad, but yeah.
You're good.
So, let's just check some ranges here. So, Strange is outside of range 2. Body slide by 2 doesn't really get me to where I want to be. We've got a fully powered Angela and a fully powered Drax, which is a little bit scary with Dormammu sat there on 1 health. So what do we do? What do we do? I think that's 3 for 3. So the first thing that's going to happen before anything else is Cable is going to spend agreed Dormammu. Seems like you want aggro characters and this comp seems a little lacking. I think he's going to give his opponents at the I am. Yes, I am going to Ryan. I'm going to tell you everyone how I feel about it. So Cable's going to spend 5 for patch up, and he will remove 5 damage from Dormammu.
Okay.
Now, what to do? What to do indeed. Dormammu, I think, has to activate. I think he just has to try and take down a couple of people. So he's going to start and do a... yeah, he's going to start with a Shadow Bolt into Drax. So it'll only be 5 dice because of the shock.
Okay.
And Drax will roll 1 less because of the Incinerate. And that is a 4.
I got 2 successes, so I take 2.
Yep, so I do Sapper Power first.
Yep. So I go down to 8 and then go back.
And then back up, basically, yeah.
Yep. And then I will give you a vengeance token to see if I survive. I'll be angry at you.
I thought you may. Okay. Do we just try our luck again? I think we do. Spend 5, and we will do an incantation of obliteration into Groot. So 8 down to 7 for me, and you get all of yours because the Bitter Rivals card has disappeared. Let's see.
Mystic or...
It is Mystic, yeah, it's a Mystic attack. So we're looking for a crit, a hit, a block, and a failure on my side. Crit. Oh, we've got 2 crits. So we need a block and a fail with these ones. Nope, we don't get them. But we do get some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Plus I get to count your failure, so giving me 7 in total.
So you do 6?
Yes.
Yep, that puts him down. And here's the legacy token, the cure.
Yep, we're going to put that over here. And unfortunately, I don't get any power from that attack, so it means I don't have any power to pick up said token. So that will be it for Dormammu's turn.
Okay. I don't think I can put either one of them down. I don't know how this works.
Which one are you looking at?
Well, I'm just looking at Drax to see if this is even worth doing. Oh, I keep forgetting that he has I can take it. He takes 1 less damage. I didn't do that at all the whole game. Oh well. That's my own fault.
Shit, yeah. I don't know if that would have made the difference.
Probably not. I forgot to do it. It's on me. I got to pay attention.
Yeah, no, sorry, mate. I did try, and I've been trying to pick up anything that was missed, but yeah, apologies for that.
So I mean, if I do Titan Killer, I'll roll 5 dice, and then I can try to throw you if I get a wild. yeah, I'm assuming that that's not really going to be great for me. I don't think there's any way for me to like. Maybe Angela can do it. I guess I'll try it.
I think against, I mean, Angela has Heaven's Wrath, right? Which,
Yeah.
so if you read the wording on it, add dice to the attack equal to the size of the target. Dormammu's size 5, which means you're going to be rolling 9 dice.
You
And
already went
then,
with him though.
what's that, sorry?
You already went with him, so I'm trying to.
Ah, okay.
I kind of want to kill Cable,
Okay.
but I don't think I'm gonna be able to kill Cable
Um,
because I think I have to get closer to you. 'Cause if I get Cleave, try to make it additional. Oh well, I mean, I guess I could just Heaven's Wrath him twice. I mean, I'd like to hit Dormammu, but again, he's already activated this turn.
yeah, no, it makes sense.
And I'm not gonna get priority ever, so I might as well just try to.
It's highly unlikely, I think, yeah.
So I might as well just try to. So I'm gonna activate Angela, and I'm gonna try to put down Cable. I think. I think that's the play.
Okay.
So yeah. So I will spend 3 power, and I will do the Heaven's Wrath.
Okay. So I'm going to spend 2 power on Cable, which will put him up to 5.
I'm gonna roll 6 dice.
Yep, Cable is size 2, so you'd add 2 dice into it, yeah.
Let's hope I get lucky, and well, we'll see.
Blocking 3.
And I do 4.
Did you
But
get your... You need crit wild for cleave. Yeah, you didn't roll the wild, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, he takes 1 damage. And Dormammu gains 1 power.
Disappointing. I have not done well on offense at all.
I think, well, you had a pretty good run with Rocket. He did a lot of damage, but the problem with this team is that they've got a lot of survivability.
I'll do it again.
Cool. Yep. Cable will. Oh, does Cable want to do it? I think Cable does want to do it. It makes sense to add. It makes sense to add dice in at this moment.
That was better.
That was terrible from me. I rolled nothing.
I need a crit. Come on, give me a crit. Oh my god, I got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is enough to kill Cable.
Wow. I did not see that coming.
Dormammu gains a power. So Cable's down.
So I'm going to do Angelic Assassin.
Yep, makes perfect sense.
Which she gets to move, what, short?
I think she gets to move short and then perform a Sword of the Stars attack.
Which I'm just going to go... I'm just going to barely move up. So I'm still with that flaming portal. And
Yeah,
I'll just
still within the portal and then into Doctor Strange.
Yeah, and I'll punch Strange.
Who will spend 2 power, unsurprisingly.
So I'm going to get 6 dice.
Is it 6? I think it is a 6 builder, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. I'm going to get 5 dice. And I'm blocking 2 at the moment.
Yep, I only did 2.
Okay, so I just get a power for the... I will also gain a power because you used Angelic Assassin as well. Because it's a superpower.
Spend a power to pick up this Legacy Cure.
Yep.
And then I will... What's he got left? Uh, it has to be within what range 2? So
What is
that
it you're
comes for
trying to do,
Saturday.
sorry?
I'm thinking about throwing this building.
Okay. Well, you do have a place still left, so you can, right now, you can place yourself within range 2 of Doctor Strange. Just as an FYI. Just I don't know if that makes a difference, but you do have that option off the back of
I
your Sword of Xiphos attack.
no, yeah, I'll just stay where I'm at 'cause I want to get that point.
Cool.
Um, but I don't think I need the power for the other stuff. Unless I want to save the power for next turn to maybe punch Dormammu if I survive. Because, yeah, I don't think throwing anything at Strange is going to help me that much. So... And then I'll give you another power for my superpower. So she'll just be done. And then when she, I believe at the end of her turn, because she has a legacy cure on her, she removes the incinerate.
She can remove the incinerate. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll remove that because that was really frustrating earlier. Yeah, get rid of that. I don't like it. Okay, and that's her. She's done. She had a good turn.
Cool. Well, Strange is going to go next, and he is going to. Yeah, I think we do a bolt of bedevilment into Drax. So 5 energy. Drax is on -1.
So you're shooting Drax. So I get what,
Yes.
2 dice?
2 is this, I think he's 3 usually, so yeah, he's 3 down to 2. But remember, you do negate 1. Let's not forget that this time.
Yeah. I got 1 block dice, so I'm gonna be getting rid of down to a minimum of 1.
It's always a minimum of
So,
1, yeah.
yeah.
I am going to re-roll everything and see if we can't get more than 2. Being a bit greedy there, being very greedy there, so did nothing. So yeah, we'll just do exactly the same again. And that is
Nothing.
2 this time. Oh. How many do I need to kill him?
4, 5? You need at
4.
least 5.
Yeah, so okay, yeah, so he'll take 1 damage. So I'll gain
Okay.
2 power for that. But I do get to push you short. Let me just check. Yep, so have you you just use the Driven by Vengeance, yeah?
Yeah, I don't know. Because I can just not do it, right? Just leave it on Dormammu.
Yeah, because it takes it off Dormammu and puts it onto Strange.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to Strange if you push me, so I think I'll just leave it on Dormammu.
Cool. That's pretty poor. Is it worth? Who have you got left to go? You've got Rocket. You've got a powered up Drax who is. Who
I've
has
got Rocket,
enough? Yeah.
Drax, and Star-Lord. Because Groot is dazed. I didn't put the dazed on him, but he's dazed.
Yeah, so I think that is it for Strange.
But then basically the table's mine at this point.
Yep, table is yours.
Yeah, so well, I guess we'll just see what Drax can do. He's gonna have to move first, I think. So he will move his medium. I want to put myself within 2, not 1. 2. Which for sure should happen. Because I need to be within 2, I believe, to throw him. Both sides 3 or less within 2 to throw short. Yep, so I will move Drax to that spot there. And then, what's the best attack to use? I guess the best attack would be Titan Killer, because I'm going to roll 6 dice.
Into Dormammu or Strange?
Probably Dormammu, because I think I want to put him down so you're not contesting that token anymore.
Yeah, so you'd had 4 dice. So you'd roll 7 dice. Oh, and it's on this character. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, you'd be rolling 6 dice against either of them. But you wouldn't get the throw on Dormammu because he's obviously size 5.
No, yeah, I don't want to throw Dormammu. I'm just thinking if I do the Titan Killer, I'm going to roll 6 dice, plus I'm going to do the Driven by Vengeance, so I will roll 9 dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think I do that. So I spend 3 power. Why is it taking power away? Oh, there we go. I'm just lagging. So I'll spend 3 power, and I'll do Titan Killer on Dormammu, and I'll use the Driven by Vengeance token to give me 3 more dice. So I'm going to roll 9 dice.
Cool. I put a power on Doctor Strange because you used an ability, and then I'm going to spend 2 power on Strange to give Dormammu 2 extra defense dice.
So I got 1 crit. Yep, nope, I did not roll well. I rolled okay, I guess.
I'm
1, 2,
blocking
3,
3.
4. Yeah, I only did 4.
Okay. So I take 1.
Yep.
Again, a power. I will then spend 2 for Feel the Power of Darkness, and I will push you away short.
Well, okay.
Ooh,
That's sad.
that is not short. And then you will gain, because you already have Incinerate. Well, actually, not because you have Incinerate, but you will gain the Hex token.
Yeah, that hex is kind of annoying.
Yeah, I think he's dishing out 2 of the best at the moment in Hex and Incinerate.
Well, that's going to be Drax done because I don't get to do my throw. I should have moved throw and then hit you. I didn't realize that that's what you were going to move me. But it is what it is. I just learned how to do timing. Oh, that's it. That's it for Drax.
Cool.
And then I will activate Rocket.
Is
I'm just
Rocket
not
going to be the MVP and take out Dormammu?
I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
To be
Because at this point, I
fair,
think
I'd kind of be okay with you dazing Dormammu here. I think getting rid of my shock is would be quite nice.
yeah, I don't think Rocket can do it. Because I can do that. Well, yeah, I'll just activate Rocket and I can either shoot Strange. I probably have the better shot at putting Strange down, right? No.
Well, it's 4 damage on Strange, or 5 damage on Dormammu. But every attack onto Strange puts a power onto Dormammu. But it's a that's the
I can't stop that, yeah. I
yeah.
won't be able to stop that anyway. So I'll shoot Strange. I'll see what happens here. I'll
Cool.
shoot
Strange will spend 2, and he will put himself up to 6 defense dice.
God, I continue just to kind of roll bad. I got 1.
Yeah, Strange. Yeah, fought 3 with a crit. So yeah, he gains a power for the defense roll, or the block roll. Sorry.
Yep. I guess I don't move or attack him again. I'm just gonna come up here and contest this point, so nobody gets points for it.
Cool.
Because there's no point in me shooting you again. And then I will activate Star-Lord, and Star-Lord will... He moves what, medium?
He
Right?
does move medium, yeah, and he has flight as well, which means he can move up onto size 5 buildings.
Yeah, but there's no point really doing that as long as
No, he can be within 1 there, absolutely.
I don't think I'm within range. Oh, whoops! I did not mean to do that because he didn't make the full movement. I don't
I
know how to
think,
back that
I
up.
think, I think he had enough. I think he had enough to get up to there to be within.
Four.
I'd say you had enough there.
Well, I appreciate that. I don't think I can do anything still, but do I do winging it? No, because it's not gonna help me. I'll just shoot you. I'll do full auto. I'll spend 3 power.
Cool.
Just full auto.
2 on Doctor Strange. To
Dormammu. Yeah.
yeah, no, but 2 on Doctor Strange to boost Dormammu's defense.
Yes. Yeah. Let's see if I can get lucky.
And I block 1.
I get 3, 4,
4.
and I don't think I get to do anything special
So
with
4
that.
down to 3.
Well, I can
Gains 1
elemental
power.
blast. So I guess I give you what, stunned.
Yep, stun
No,
will
'cause you don't-
reduce the power I get next turn by 1. And
I can't give you
slow
bleed.
would put me on a short move.
You're not moving him around anyway. So I'll just go ahead and do what was it? What did I say? Slow.
Stun would
Stunned. Stunned.
reduce my power basically. Yeah, if that's what you want on. I'll grab
Yep.
that.
I'll just do stunned. And he's finished. He moved. He shot you. He's done.
Cool. So I think end of round. Points wise, I'm getting 1. You're getting 1, 2, 3.
2, 3. Yeah. 3. So 1, 2, 3. Close
Eking
game.
ever closer. Automatic cleanup. And then
So 1.
power phase. 1, 2, 3 for Strange. Only 1 for Dormammu. And you... It's going to be a Incinerate on Angela, an Incinerate on Rocket, and an Incinerate on Star-Lord as well.
Star-Lord. Rocket. Okay. And your go.
Let's start... Let's start with a Shadow Bolt onto Drax. So a 5 dice energy into, I think, your 2 dice because of Incinerate. That is a okay roll. I get the wild, but 3 successes at the moment.
Got 1 crit.
You should be hexed. Did I not put a hex on you? I thought I had done.
With Drax?
Yeah, because I pushed you away.
Okay. Yeah. If you want to go do that, I'll re-roll 1 more die, or just roll 1 die. So I got a blank.
Oh no, no. You'll still get so hex. So the roll was still fine, but hex just means you don't explode your crits. So you still get the crit. So you'd still negate 1, and then you'd negate another 1 due to your innate ability, which means that I would do 1 damage. But I did get a sap, so you would lose 1 power and then gain 1 power back, basically.
So I'm gonna reduce his power. There we go.
Yeah.
Gain 1, lose 1, gain 1. So I'm still at 8. And then you get a vengeance token. Ha.
Yes. Well, I'm hoping that vengeance token isn't going to mean much. Points wise, let's have a look. What do we want here? We just have to take Drax out. I think that's the thing we probably have to do. So yeah, and that's a wasted card now because I don't have any other non-days characters. So yep, we go and try and take Drax out. So 5 dice into Drax. That's nice. I sap 2 power.
I got 1 success.
So you first thing we do is sap the power.
Yep.
So take 2 power off, and then I did 4 into 1 plus 1, so it's going to be 2 damage going through, which I think is just enough to kill him there. Yeah.
It's enough to get him.
And that vengeance token disappears, and then we will spend 1 power to pick up the legacy cure.
Okay.
We will spend 3 power to move ourselves to here, and then that legacy will remove the shock.
Yep.
And that will be it for Dormammu.
Okay. I don't know who's got the better chance of doing the most damage to range. Probably Angela.
Yeah, she's got what's she got? 4 power. I think she's in range 2. Oh no, she's just out of range 2.
I could have swore she was in range 2 because I haven't moved her since I punched you. I don't know how that happened.
Well,
Huh. I guess then I'll do Rocket and see if he'll do it. I guess I'll just activate Rocket then and see if he can do it then. Because I'm somehow out. I guess I moved her or something.
yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember ever moving her, but apparently I did because she's not there anymore. But it's fine. I'll just activate Rocket.
I'm just looking at chat to see if they say anything, but doesn't look like they are doing.
Rocket will just plasma rifle. Strange.
Okay. Strange will spend 2 to add 2 dice to his rolls, so taking him to 6.
I rolled bad again. It's really bad. I got 1.
Yeah, block them all. I do gain a power because of the blank.
Oh, this is just like ever since he did his one thing, he's done like nothing.
Yeah, he peaked very early, didn't he? Did young Rocket?
I'll shoot him again. I guess I don't have really a choice at this point. I guess I should wait, but
I think Strange will. You waiting for what, sorry?
no, I already rolled dice. I should have waited. I didn't know you were still thinking about.
I have seen yours, but yeah, yeah, I would have spent it because I need to keep him alive. I was considering whether or not, but
I went too fast. I apologize.
No, it's okay, buddy. I'm blocking 3 at the moment.
Yeah, I did 3, so he's done.
Get a
Here's
power
nothing he can do.
back because of that.
I've completely just crapped the bed at this point on offense. Please don't.
Strange will go next. He is going to do a bolts of bedevilment into Angela.
Okay.
So energy, so she'll roll one less because of incinerate. Oh, I wish she got to roll 6.
Oh my god. I mean, I got nothing.
I am going to re-roll everything because I'm only doing 1 at the moment. Hopefully not to my detriment again. And okay, same result. So roll 1, so I gain 2 power because of the block as well, but I do get to push you short. So let me just double check. Not within range of him or him anyway. So I'm going to push you into this here. So you'll hit there and stop. And then I will do the same again. So another bolts of bedevilment into Angela. I've just realised, by the way, it didn't change the result because I had 1 success and had rolled a block. I shouldn't have re-rolled my dice against you because you can't against Angela. So apologies for that, but
I didn't even think about it.
It didn't change the outcome.
Right.
So same again into Angela, and this time it is 3. Angela gets to explode that crit.
Hey.
So she blocks 2. So 1 goes through. Plus I rolled a block as well, and I get to push you short again. So I'm just going to make sure here, if I just come to this side. Yep, so she's going to hit just there. Okay. And does he do it? I think he does. He will then spend 3 to remove 3 damage from Dormammu.
I thought he had to do that himself.
No, this character or an allied character within 2.
Well, Strange just seems really strong. He seems really good.
Yeah, I'm still... I thought I was wedded to him with Dormammu, but I'm not 100% sure now. But
I don't know. He seems really strong.
Yeah, we'll see what Angela we'll see what Angela does first.
I don't think it's going to be much. I'm just going to put her back to basically where she was.
Okay.
Except for this time, I want to put her within 2 of Strange.
Within 2 of Strange, yeah, makes sense.
Yep, so I'll put her there, and then I think she's going to do Heaven's Wrath on Dormammu and see if I can try to
Okay.
beat him down. Wait, hold on. I got, what, 6 power? I should probably throw the building first at Strange. If I punch Dormammu, you're just going to move me off, aren't you?
That is a thing I could do, yes.
Yep. See, I learned from my mistakes. Well, actually, I think I just throw... What is it? Throw Strange into... No, I can throw...
It's just terrain that she can throw with.
Throw the terrain. Yeah, I'll throw the terrain into Strange. And then I guess I punch Strange.
Yep, easily hits, easily there. So, what is it you're picking up?
So I will reduce by 2, and I will pick up this electric hut, because that's the only thing. They're all size 2, so...
Yeah.
And I'll throw that at Strange.
Cool. So Strange will gain a power from the soul gem for you doing that. And then he will... Let me just double check. I can never remember. Yeah, it's just defense rolls. So he's rolling 3 dice for 3 incoming damage. And he gets a crit. So we will explode that. And nothing. So he takes 2. So it takes 2 damage, gains 2 power, and then Dormammu gains a power.
And then I think I do Heaven's Wrath on him because I'll roll 6 dice with a chance to cleave. So
Cool.
1, 2, 3. And I'm going to roll 6 dice.
Strange will spend 2.
Yep.
To increase his defense to 5.
I guess I should have punched you and then thrown it, but oh well. That probably would have been smarter.
And I'm blocking 3.
Of course.
You did get the cleave, though.
I did get the cleave, but I'm going to get, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
So 5 into my 3. I take 2. Gain 2 power. I am dazed. Dormammu gains a power. So, yeah, there is no...
Yep, so I have to hit the original target, but I can't because I don't have the power. Haha. Okay.
And she... that drops to there.
Yeah, I'll drop the legacy marker. I'll drop it towards Groot.
Yeah, because you can't pick it up on Angela because you don't have the power.
Okay. So I'll just drop it there. Is that in range?
Yeah, that's a little trick for you there. So if you press the place piece, it'll just put it to the end of wherever you put it.
Perfect. I think that's her turn. I don't think she could do anything else.
No, and she's picking up this point as well. So yeah.
So and then because she has a legacy marker, she'll get rid of the incinerate, but it won't matter. I'll just get it back, and then I'll activate Groot. Groot will walk. It's not that. He'll walk short. He'll actually just walk to there. I don't know if he'll even be within... No, actually, I don't care about being in range. He'll just walk to that spot there, spin the power, pick that up.
Cool.
Just to make sure that I get that. And then he's got one more thing he can do. I guess I will root Dormammu. I'll spend 2 power. And I'll put root on him.
Yep.
And that's... And I don't want to do anything else, so he'll just be done. And then Star-Lord will do... He'll shake to get rid of the Hex.
Cool.
And then I guess just stand there. Look pretty.
He's gaining that back point, isn't he? That's the...
Yeah. That's the important thing.
Cool.
Yeah, he'll stand there, look pretty, and then that'll be turn.
Yeah, so I think points you're getting...
Twice. It won't matter.
5?
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5.
So I'll pick up to 15, and I'm gaining a massive 1.
Is that the end of the game? Because that's... Or if we have one more turn.
Did you just move that up, or...?
I didn't touch it.
Maybe it is.
I wasn't paying attention.
Do you know what, buddy? I was not paying attention either. So yeah, good game. I thought we had another round. I was not paying attention at all then.
I didn't. The thing I moved on this tray was the score counter.
Yeah, no, that moves itself up every time you press clean up. So yeah, no, that's 6 rounds. Okay. Good game. Yeah, really good, buddy. Really good.
I mean, even I think if we make it another round, I'm not sure if you could stop me from scoring.
Oh God, no, not at all. Yeah. Dormammu would have to. Don't know why I flipped there. Dormammu would have to like completely kick off, and I don't even know if you've got 2. I mean, he could potentially, but yeah, he's not going to. I think the one thing I've learned from this is Cable is a no-no for him. You don't need Strange and Cable
I think
in
Strange is
this.
probably better because he heals.
Yeah,
Strange seems
yeah.
really good.
Strange and Wong. So if I look at my roster here, what I had on this, I think Strange stays in. Wong definitely. I love Strange and Wong together. I think in this scenario, I should have not taken Cable, and probably taken either Mordo and Lockjaw, because Lockjaw has a Strange and cheap movers. Yeah, I agree, James.
Yeah, because you could take Wong and Lockjaw, and that's the points that you were spending on Cable.
Oh, Daz has just said it's. Daz is saying it's round 5. You pressed it before the end of the turn. Or maybe we did. I'm cool to concede this anyway. That's a well fought victory for the Guardians. That's yeah.
I got lucky at the beginning, and then I got lucky in the beginning, and I got lucky on defense. My offense, though, seemed to be lacking a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe next, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think I can take a Okoye out for what she did versus like putting Nebula in, because Okoye just ate like through like 4 big shots. And she just walked through them, kind of. I mean, she did a really good job.
Yeah, she did. She did. I think she bodyguarded once as well. Seen Strange
twice.
flip when he was still moving Groot. Oh, of course, yeah. Actually, yeah, there is one more round, but I'm just working it out here. I mean, Strange could like do stuff, but let's have a look. What could he do? And Dormammu, yeah, because I'm not winning by points. I'm winning by killing you.
Right.
But yeah, I don't think I can. Oh, you are right, Daz. Yeah, we've just moved to round 6, of course, because Doctor Strange has flipped.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But I think so. Chat was asking me kind of what I think, because I think this is the second game I've live streamed. The first game was very supporty type characters. So I took Okoye, Mordo, and a couple of others. I think Wong and Strange for me are still really good. You know, the fact that Wong could have walked up and either taken 2 damage off Dormammu or just got rid of those conditions is really powerful. And the fact that he can give him power, it's another source of power for Dormammu as well. So I think Wong is almost a must. And I am kind of thinking that these 15 points between Dormammu, Strange, and Wong are kind of the core of this. And then really adding in other characters as and when. I think there's potentially room for Iron Fist in this list. Iron Fist, for anyone that doesn't know, let me just pull him up here. Let me get off this mod. There we go. So Iron Fist loves the power, but it's really that Iron Fist that guarantees an activated token, which is super powerful, especially if he's getting 3 power per turn, which is quite nice. But yeah, I think Strange, Dormammu, and Wong definitely the core of it. Yep, agree. Dark Prince, Iron Fist would definitely be quite filthy on this list. So yeah, I think Cable probably comes out. I've tried him twice now, a couple of games off stream as well, and he just doesn't do it. I think having Wong and Lockjaw are probably better for the same points as having Cable. And again, Lockjaw loves that power because he can teleport people around. Interdimensional Bloodhound's really interesting as well, because all of a sudden, if you've got Dormammu on a 7 dice builder or even a 9 dice incantation, that chance of hitting Dark Miasma is increased. Dark Prince says Themeric Trio Cable would work, but instead of Strange. What was Full Guardian's roster? So I'll show you. Noah's roster here. So he had Star-Lord, Ronan, Rocket, Okoye, Nebula, Groot, Drax, Baron Zemo, Angela, and the Infinity Gem. The only thing I would have said, Noah, is I think I would have preferred dropping the... Oh, press the wrong button. And this is just my personal preference. I'd have dropped the Power Gem for Zemo, I think. And sorry, Power Gem and Okoye for Zemo. But that's just me. That's my personal choice. But I think other than that, you had a strong list. Angela is an absolute beast against Dormammu. I think when she was over here and you had the chance to attack and you chose to kind of move out of the way, I think your better option would have been to attack and try to get that cleave off, because I think she could have potentially taken him out.
Yeah, probably. I just felt like it was... I felt more comfortable spreading out and trying to use your less, your numbers against you.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Yeah, that is the... I mean, it just creeped out every turn, didn't it? You scored sort of 1 or 2 points more than me, which made it difficult. Wargaming Dad says...
Activation control.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, I've got the activation control, but...
Well, you're going first every turn, but you're going first. Yes, you were putting damage on my characters, but I was able to withstand some of it to continue to score just, like 2-3 more points per turn more than you.
Yeah. Ryan, well, let me just run through a couple of these things really quickly, mate. So Wargaming Dad says, Lockjaw turn 1, he can teleport and use Bloodhound and then move to back point. Yeah, I agree, mate. I've used Lockjaw. I used him in my first turn. He felt really strong with Dormammu as well. I think I could potentially see myself swapping him out for Wong in a 16 threat roster rather than taking the Soul Gem. So yeah, I agree. Lockjaw and Thanos with Space Gem get Dormammu to the backline super. I think I've tried Thanos with Dormammu. I think it's just too much. Yes, he can empower his attacks, and he can place him as well, which is powerful. But yeah, not a fan of Thanos and Dormammu in the same list. Ryan West says, quick question: you have your team for 15 threat. What would you have gone if you had to play against the 14 threat crisis in this roster? Well, I think that's where a couple of changes would have been made to the list. But realistically, I would have probably gone... so the 14 threat is the either sword or the new extract, isn't it? Let me just quickly check. The one here, it's the mutant, isn't it? So that's the one with the senator. So I would have probably looked at something along the lines... It's difficult. Yeah. I'd have probably looked at something along the lines of that, Ryan. So it would... S1987 says Dormammu, Thanos, Magneto. That is filthy. So yeah, I'd have probably gone Dormammu, Mordo, and Lockjaw potentially, or even Nebula, Rocket, and Wong on that one. To give me 14 points and just being a little bit wider. Obviously, Rocket for that range damage, Nebula for the upfront and personal damage, especially as cybernetic enhancements. Even if she does take a damage from the Flames of the Foltine, she's going to remove that at the beginning of her activation. So I think it works quite nice. She's also a long move as well, which is nice. Does dish out shock and stun. So yeah, I think I've got a couple of options. So it would either be double 3-pointers, so Baron Mordo and Lockjaw, I feel are strong, or the three 2-pointers for that one. Guys, any other questions for either me or Noah before we head off?
This is my fifth game I've played, fifth or sixth.
So yeah, Noah, as a new player, then share with us how have you found the game so far? Then what are the things that you've enjoyed? What are the things that you've struggled with, if there's anything?
It's very thematic. I come from competitive Malifaux, so it's very in the same vein as Malifaux. But what I like the most about it, it's very thematic. So, like, for example, Groot does what I would expect Groot to do from like the movies or the comics. So, like, he protects Rocket. He's kind of beefy, doesn't do a whole lot of damage, pretty slow.
Yeah.
Things like that. When I play, for example, when I play X-Men or X-Force, Cable's defending other people, very beefy, and he has a plasma rifle that you're kind of scared of, which just like the comics. So, like, it does seem very thematic, which is what I really enjoy. And I really enjoy the differences in objectives. Like, you don't know what you're getting when you come to the table. So, like, you have your cards and you don't know, are we playing 14 threat? Are we playing 19 threat? You don't know.
Yeah.
I do really enjoy that. It kind of adds quite a bit to it, because like when you play Malifaux, I go to the table and I know what the strategy is. I know what the schemes are. I know exactly what's going on. I just have to pick which ones I'm going to play. It doesn't change. There's no changing there. So I do like that. I like the characters. I mean, the fluff is already there because you've got 60 years of comics. Or depending on what characters they are, anywhere between 20 to 60 years of backstory here for all these characters, which is
it's crazy,
great.
yeah. And I think as we've seen, like, multiple versions of the same character as well is quite nice. I like that. The idea is that this is that it's Rocket from a particular moment in time, or it's Dormammu from a particular moment in time. But then obviously his ultimate encounter version is going to be significantly more powerful than the version we see here. So yeah, no, it was really good. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think like I say, I'm still tweaking my Dormammu list, still waiting to for the tactics cards, because I think that's the things that he's really missing at the moment are his tactics cards.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I think one of them sounds like it's going to enhance him, the other one sounds like it's going to heal him. Which
healing.
which well, yeah, I mean, he doesn't need healing when he's got Doctor Strange next to him, but yeah, cool. Well, no, thank you for the game, buddy, much appreciated. And yeah, thank you to everyone that watched. Hopefully you enjoyed that. We're going to try and do some more Dormammu plays this week. I think there's a lot of real interest in him. I'll probably do some on stream. I'll try and get at least one more in. But even if I don't stream them live on YouTube, I always stream every game on the Discord channel. So you can find access to the Discord in the... it might not be on this description, but any of the other videos you'll see it's on there. Click through there; it'll take you straight through to the Discord, and it's a great way of being able to play some new people as well. I mean, literally, I think what was it? 8:30. I dropped you a message, no, I didn't, or I dropped a message in the group, and we've never played before, we've never met before, and 3.5 hours later, we've had a fantastic game. So yeah, it's a really good place to find new people to play against. So everyone, stay safe, keep well, and yeah, until next time, bye for now.